years in office with nothing much to showcase. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh today presented the report card of UPA 2, but more than hits, the PM's speech was more like a candid admission of the misses. He admitted that the government could have done much better, especially on the policy front.
Indeed so, as the Prime Minister said that despite an adverse economic environment, India continued to be the second fastest growing economy at 7%. He also said that things are not that rosy on the fiscal front. Time has come to take tough decisions and allow for revenue mop-up.
The Indian economy grew by about 7% in 2011-12, which is among the highest in the world. Despite these real and solid achievements, there are undoubtedly uncertainties and a large unfinished agenda before us. We will attend to these tasks firmly. That we face pressures on our balance of payments and that the fiscal situation requires careful management. Determined measures are needed to boost the climate for industrial investment, both domestic and foreign. An urgent priority is to resolve issues relating to land acquisition, resettlement and the environment.
Okay, for more on those comments, joining us here in Business Tonight, Supriya Srinath and Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan from the capital, which is where the dinner is going on right now. Thanks so much, Supriya and Madhav. To you first, Supriya, some key candid admissions there by the Prime Minister admitting that much more needs to be done, especially on the policy front.
Oh yes, absolutely. He's lived up to his reputation of being an economist prime minister, and which is perhaps why 3 years after being in office for the second term, he's talking about fiscal measures. He's talking about the economy. He's made a candid admission that investment climate needs to be boosted by stronger policy measures. He's talking about revenue mobilization. He's also talking about small but significant things like land acquisition. He's talking about environmental clearances. So he does realize that these are issues that are plaguing Indian industry. These are issues that are stalling investment, and these need to be taken care of. Of course, he does speak about corruption and how that has become a public menace, and then, of course, citing examples of how the government is looking to fight all of that. But the fact that the PM chose to talk about a 7% growth rate, the fact that the PM chose to talk about balance of payment, the fact that the PM chose to talk about investment climate, which is rather vitiated in the country right now, does give you a sense of how much economy is really playing on the mind of policymakers here in New Delhi, and especially the Prime Minister, who can call himself an economist prime minister and hasn't been really able to pull out the economy from the shambles that it presently lies in.